So now that you hopefully have some concept of the value form, you can understand the point of having a value form table or a value form map. And the point is to be able to demonstrate the correlation between a commodity which is produced by a worker or workers for sale and the underlying value of the labor, and to demonstrate the exploitation that occurs there. You can look in history. There was a Frenchman named Quesnay, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but Marx references him in his works. And he had what he called the tableau économique, and that he thought reflected his theory of value, which was that value was produced by agricultural surplus, that merchants did not produce any value, and Marx agreed with him. That was the general premise of classical political economy. But Quesnay produced this elaborate map of the economy as he understood it, and this was his value form map. Now, his premises differed from Marx's. He thought that it was agricultural surpluses throughout the economy that produce all value. He didn't ascribe any value-producing ability to either merchants and exchange value, as Marx has it, or to workers. It was all farmers and all agriculture for him. He was what they called a physiocrat. Well, that's wrong, and we Marxists know that it's wrong. But there's some merit to the idea of mapping out the economy, the abstract economy, and being able to show that to a worker. Now, what I have called for is to do this in a wiki format, where you would basically, you call up a business, you'd ask them about the socially necessary labor time inherent to producing each commodity for exchange, and then you'd add that to a wiki, and you'd have an indexed wiki for every business within the economy, every commodity produced by those businesses, and then all the political interrelationships between each business and the various branches of government and the politicians that staff them. This isn't that difficult a concept. I can't organize it. I have no clout. But if somebody with clout on Twitter called for it as a demonstration of their communistic spirit, well, then something might get done. It's not that complicated. It would be more revolutionary than organizing a street demonstration that basically just goes and channels discontent back into the Democratic Party or into the Labour Party in Britain or the Labour Party in the UK or the Social Democratic Party in Germany. These things don't do anything. They piss workers off who then run them over with cars. But a value form map showing their exploitation in an objective way that they can interact with, that might get something done.